I asked ChatGPT to give me some combat sports related hypothetical questions. Here's what ChatGPT came up with. Number 1. If you could instantly master the skill set of any one fighter, past or present, who would it be? And what weight class would you fight in? Bro, the answer is always heavyweight. Always heavyweight. 100%. And I'm pretty sure I would want Demetrius Johnson's skill set. As far as I'm concerned, he's the best there ever was. He's got everything down locked. Take the skill set from the most skilled small guy and put them in the biggest dude. Boom. Instant genius fighter. That would be insurmountable. John Jones would, beyond duck, he never would have come to the weight class to begin with. 100% Demetrius Johnson at heavyweight. For sure. Would you rather fight a prime Mike Tyson, oh boy, with 16-ounce gloves and headgear, or 3 amateurs your size with MMA rules back to back? There is not a force of pleasure or pain on this planet that could get me to want to fight Mike Tyson. Nothing. Even if I was a Mike Tyson clone, I would not want to fight Mike Tyson. He's an absolute fucking savage. Maybe if I was in my absolute best shape. Maybe. And I'd spent years and years and years training, and I was allowed to use MMA rules. Okay. I would fight Mike Tyson. But otherwise, I'm taking these 3 amateurs back to back to back. No problem. Absolutely. Because I don't want to get my jaw like broken in half. If you had to pick one martial art to defend yourself in a no-rules, street-style gauntlet match, what would it be and why? One martial art to defend myself with? It's combat sambo. Combat sambo is by itself like a whole bunch of different martial arts mixed into one. Definitely sambo. But if we had to choose like one of the more traditional styles of martial art to defend myself with, sambo is in itself sort of like a mixed martial art. Greco-Roman wrestling, very likely Greco. And the reason why is because a lot of people have wrestling as a skill. Very few people have Greco. That would be it. That would be my thing. You get one illegal move made legal just for you. What do you pick to make your style unstoppable? In MMA, if I got to choose one illegal move, you can bet your fucking eyeballs, man. It is the eyeball poke. Poke! Just like spear hands. I would lean into it so hard. Oh yeah. If my fight camp was led by a dream team of 3 coaches from any era, who would it be? Assuming I'm in mixed martial arts, I would still take Emmanuel Stewart. Gordon Ryan for my grappling, for sure. And then someone who could really mix them all together. Demetrius Johnson recently started coaching some guy. I would probably take Demetrius Johnson. To me, he's GOAT. He's 100% one of the greatest of all times. Demetrius Johnson is going to have an excellent game plan for you set up. That guy knows a goddamn lot. And he's super chill. Super chill. I don't want anybody who's a dick on my team. I don't really know very much about Gordon Ryan. Maybe he's a dick. But I know that he's the best grappler in the world. So that would be my dream team right there. The late Emmanuel Stewart, Gordon Ryan, and Demetrius Johnson. All day. Would you rather have unbreakable cardio, but no power? Or one punch knockout power, but gas out in 1 round? As it turns out, I already have this second ability. I do have the ability to knock people out 1 shot, and I have done it before in the past. Believe me, I got the strength and the power to put people flat on their ass, and I do not have a very good gas tank. I've always wondered what it would be like to have an unbelievable gas tank and no power. So I guess I would try that out for a little while. It would certainly make my wrestling a lot better. Ooh. You're in a Kumite style secret tournament. No cameras, no rules, high stakes. What's my walkout song and mindset? Mine would definitely be Weird Al Yankovic's Eat It. And the reason why is because it starts with a fart track. I think my mindset would just to be sort of elusive. Definitely not taking it too serious. But then like ferociously knock them out in moments where they're getting frustrated with my lackadaisical attitude. 100%. If you could press a button to instantly gain black belt level in one discipline, but lose all progress in another, what would I gain and what would I sacrifice? Well, I definitely want to be a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Like, I've always wanted that ability. Jiu-jitsu is really fucking hard. You know, it's not like you can just like walk in and become amazing at it. You can always get lucky with a punch on somebody. Getting submissions off is definitely a work of technique. It is not something you learn overnight. It takes forever. Whereas I was sort of innately born with the ability to knock people out, and I've done it many times. So it's not like that big of a deal to me to lose that ability. And I have learned a lot of boxing over the years. Like, I've definitely trained a lot of boxing. But I wouldn't sacrifice my wrestling for what I know in jiu-jitsu. Well, I mean, maybe I would for black belt level, because my wrestling's not that great. But jiu-jitsu would be the ultimate sack for experience, for sure. I'm 100%. And I think that overall, I think there is no equivalent in terms of like fighting in the cage experience, because like if you don't know what you're doing, we all know what happened in the early UFCs to all these like elite fighters in their one discipline. They got completely destroyed by jiu-jitsu. You can fuck people up with that skill. And I've always wanted it. It's hard to acquire, hard to attain. You have to keep going at it. And yeah, that would be my answer. Thank you guys for joining me. This was so much fun. I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. Ask yourselves these questions in the comments. Give me your answers. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all so much.